quick one, guys, just so you can see what we're up to. 6 inch by 16. That's a power lamp, and that's spanning across this floor. But on top of this floor, what it's gonna be carrying is this floor below is gonna get hung onto that, and it's carrying the floor above, which is the bedroom floor, and then the bedroom back wall carries the roof. So it's carrying a roof load, and it's carrying a second floor load and a first floor load. So let me show you what we had to do downstairs to get an idea what we're up to. Yeah, we're actually trying to get going on that boiler room. So before we get going on the boiler room, we had to get this column we're working on here. We just picked it up today, and there it is right there. And that is a 3x3, 3/8 wall. So it's beefy. And that's grade A500 steel. So we had it's a point load. It's coming down, it's carrying half that span of those three floors. So at point load, it's got to sit on something. So temporarily, we had this post in there, just kind of making sure nothing funny happened while we were working. But also these floor joists that are here now, from that floor that I was just on. Let me see if I can get the light a little better. So that's that. We were on that side of the wall, and now this is the outside. This is exposed to the weather. One of the reasons why we had left that, because we had a watertight condition now for a while. We didn't have to worry about water coming down in here, because that's a waterproof condition now. But eventually what's going to happen is all these floor joists get cut out to that beam, and now this becomes a stairwell. So the staircase starts right about at this point here, and it starts coming down this wall, and then it winds out. But what's going to happen now is these come and get cut off completely, and that beam takes over the spanning of the floor joists and the walls. Like I said, the floor's above, and so half the load is supported on that block wall, and then the other half of the load is supported on this column that we're going to be putting here. So if you notice, this floor is all cracking, and there was a chimney there, but the slab's all cracked. It's probably about a 4-inch slab. There's no reinforcement in it, like a welded wire mesh or anything like that. But even still, we're not going to come and put a point load on top of a slab like that. So what we had to do was, my dad wanted to just cut out enough to get in there and shovel. So cause what we did was we cut out enough of the slab, and what we did is we undermined the slab out quite a ways, another 6 inches on each side at least, because this is about a 2x2 spread footing by about I don't know if that's about 16 inches deep. So right now what we're doing is we're setting our base plate, and that's 1/2 inch plate, and we got the anchor bolts, which have a 1/2 inch anchor bolts, and they're about 12 inches, and they have a hook to it. So we had to, you'll see, I'll splice on some videos. We had a couple of rebar mats in there, number 4 bar mats, and we just mixed in the barrel. And now what we're going to do is let that concrete set up, but the anchor bolts are already where they belong. And what we'll do is once that sets up in an hour or two, we'll just end up just setting this base plate down, and then we'll level it up and make sure it's level in the 2 directions. It's nice and level. And that little squared out area represents the footprint of the column. So we're going to set that plate. You notice it's below the slab, and we'll cut the anchor bolts off below the slab, and then we're going to come and we're going to weld that column we're going to weld on a base, a top plate to carry the weight of the beam, and so we can lag into the beam. And now we're going to pick up this one floor joist at the same time. We'll make a shelf to pick that up and carry that. And then we'll lag into the beam on the top, and then the bottom gets welded in place. So the column's going to go all the way down to the top of that pour. We'll actually embed this into the pour a little bit. And then we'll put some good welds around that. That's our base plate. And after that's all welded up, we'll come along and we'll dowel the slab. Dowel back into the slab. And then that's from the pour. That's when these guys poured. I think there was a hot water heater here at one time. Back to this chimney, and then the chimney, the boiler was right there. So the old boiler was there. An old style boiler, cast heat exchanger, heavy guy, and then we took that out. So that's been out quite a while. We haven't had a boiler in the house since we took that out, since we tore this old home down. So we've been working with our pellet stove, but come time now, we're going to be getting our boilers in. So that bathroom's just about done, and it needs heat, and also it needs hot water, because this is what we had temporarily just working for our shower that we had, the old shower, with just one shower head. So, but the new bathroom has the rain shower head, it's got the body jets, it's got the 55-gallon tub. All that stuff needs hot water to make it work, and this 40-gallon can't do it. So what we got now is a super storer. This is an 80-gallon tank, and that's going to be piped in off our boiler. That's our boiler right there, the Navion. That's going to be wall mounted there, and the hot water tank now is going to be heated with a heating element that circulates through the bottom, and that's actually on a priority zone in the boiler. So if we need the hot water, it comes on before any of the heating zones do, and heats that water up. And then there'll be a mixing valve on that, and that's where the hot water's coming from now. Let me show you. I got some stuff in the way, but it's kind of big. But that's what it needs upstairs. When you have your shower heads and your body jets and all those things working, they add up to quite a few gallons a minute, and something like this does the job no problem. Anyways, guys, this is our little boiler room. This window is going to get cut out, become a doorway, and we're going to have two boilers down here. One boiler here with zone piping, and then another boiler with zone piping. And then this wall will continue down and then return, and then that's going to be the underside of the stairs there, which will be closet space down here. Anyways, guys, that's it. We just wanted to show you what we're up to, in case someone was following along. We got down here, we got to get this column in and set, and then we can finish this wall all the way to this column, a little bit beyond, and then we can get in from this end here to get in here and do all of our boiler piping. And you can see some of these temporary runs just whipping down here for now, but that was actually hooked up to that old boiler. And then there's some of our new runs. That's coming from that bathroom. Runtal baseboard heat. 3/4 inch cold and hot water supply for that shower and hot tub. And that new bath. Alright, guys, that's it for now. Anyways, we'll post this. I'll splice on a couple of videos of us getting that prepped and stuff, and then we'll make a few more. You can see the column and stuff, and then we'll take it from there. We're going to be doing some plumbing. The next bunch of videos will be the boiler and the boiler for now. And then once we get the glass, we'll jump back onto the shower enclosure. We ordered the LED lights too. We're going to get them out of the way. Those are coming Friday. So we have a few different things we're going to share. So anyway, stay tuned, guys. Till the next one. Take it easy.